Hey Gemini, welcome into the station. To all my sovereign beings, raw babies, those who want the power to create their own reality, those who truly want to embody that conscious power that we're all given and then conditioned out of. Well, I'm here to condition you or remind you of who you truly are. Now, the goddess card I pulled for you guys is Rabia, the queen of saintly woman. She was a Muslim girl who was sold into slavery and was so devoted to Allah, to God, that she was recognized as a saint. Her light was seen and she went from slave to saint. She's all about loving for the sake of loving with no expectation, but letting that love flow because of the power of that love and how good that love feels. This is all about loving unconditionally. So we're going to see how that resonates with your reading and what's coming up for you guys in July, or whenever you find this reading. The universe has its own plans. Whenever you find this is the perfect time for you. Okay. Clear messages for Gemini, please, Spirit. Wow. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. You could be embarking on a new pathway, a new manifestational pathway. Literally, sorry about that. Literally, receiving a gift from the divine, taking an opportunity that's presented to you. Let's see what this is all about. This is an opportunity for you to really bring yourself in from a place of a lack of abundance back up to this pedestal of abundance, really getting a raise in positioning in your life somehow. You may have felt like you've been struggling with money, or, felt a bit alone for a while, felt like you had to wait quite a while for this opportunity to present itself. But July could be a really good time to take an opportunity to do something you've never done before and have faith in yourself that when we make new moves, we get new results, we get new energies that have to join us. We command the universe, we tell the universe how to treat us at all times. And my channel is for those of us that, really have a taste for what they call the occult, or really it's just universal law. It's all the things we should be taught in the school if the schools weren't controlled by people who want to keep us from our divinity, right? Yeah, look at this new work opportunity, doing something that you're really good at. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is about repeating something over and over and over again, perfecting your work and, finding your niche, finding something that I'm hearing that you're the only one that could do this, something that you are particularly good at. And that often happens with people who really are devoted to finding their niche and to following a certain energetic path. We often find ourselves in situations that are hard, where we have to go without money because we just know that certain other opportunities don't feel right to us. But this is you finding your niche. This is you finding your place after waiting a long time. And literally, you've had faith in the divine. You're not someone who sees things the way other people see them. You're someone who does things their own way. And I feel like you're getting rewarded for this in July. And there's this definite satisfaction, feeling like you finally found like this holy grail of, right, I finally know what I'm here to do. I finally know who I am and what my unique purpose is. This is about your unique purpose, something that only you really feel the way you feel it. And look at this center energy. We've got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Again, that sense of satisfaction. And they're telling me there'll be so much more to come after this. You see how this curtain is hiding so much more than just these 9 cups. So know that this success you're coming into in July, this beautiful opportunity is just the beginning. And that feeling you get of that real satisfaction, that real pleasure doing what it is you were put on earth to do, it's only going to grow bigger. And it's your guide, okay? Follow that feeling of satisfaction because it will always take you where you're meant to be. What else for our Geminis? Oh, wow. See, with the star card showing up, I really, again, there's this uniqueness to you. I really feel like I've got to tell you that you have this job to do that no one else can do. And I feel like you're being given the platform in July to really get started with it, to receive the inspiration, to want to do it. And I feel like there's this feeling around my solar plexus where you're going to feel satisfied, you're going to feel safe, you're going to feel like you've fit into the groove energetically, that you're always you were always meant to be in this position, right? This is something you can do that no one else can do. You could be healing people somehow. But the Star card is also about finding a place of peace, finding hope. It's also about long-lasting peace. It's about finding your bearings after the Tower falls, right? The Tower falls and then we get the Star energy. The number 17 might be important for you. Also the number 9, very important. You could be a life path 8, because when we add those numbers up and add them again, it comes to an 8. But there's definitely something here that's going to start moving forward. You're going to be so much more abundant very soon, and it's because you followed your heart, you followed your own guidance system. You didn't let anyone take you off your path, no matter how they viewed you, right? You know, no matter if they were telling you, oh, just get a regular job like everyone else or whatever, no matter who tried to pull you into the matrix, you maintained your divinity, you maintained your 5D connection. And this is why Spirit's telling me it's going to be rubbed in people's faces. And Spirit doesn't mind that, you know, because that teaches people don't judge the divine, because we do things our own way. We follow our guides, we follow our hearts and our guides, we follow our own personal metaphysical signal from our guides, from our light team, from our ancestors, and we don't care if we have to go through periods of time where we're not really wealthy. We know that all of our devotion is going to pay off in the end, just like it did with Rabia. Okay, she stuck to her guns and she knew what she knew, and the universe ended up rewarding her for that. But she didn't do it for the reward. She did it because she loved to do it. She did it because she had to be herself. And that's why she got rewarded. She stuck with her higher self and blended in with her higher self. And that's why she got, you know, raised up in social status. But she didn't care about that. It was just a natural repercussion of her maintaining her devotion to divinity. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. We've got the Fool coming out and we've got the Two of Pentacles. Although the Two of Pentacles was underneath, I'll take both just in case. Okay, I feel like this is more about the Fool here. Yeah, you might have a lot of work to do. Yeah, you might have a lot of things that you've got to juggle on a daily basis, but it's still going to be a beautiful, fresh start. And again, there's your instincts there, this lovely little Persian cat. Now, this Persian cat is pure white divinity, okay, representing the higher realms. And I feel like you've always followed a signal that was purer, filled with light. And it may have made you look crazy to some people, but there's this beautiful fresh start in your divine mission or your work life. I don't even want to call it work, because when we're doing what we're put here to do, it doesn't really feel like work. It just feels like us being ourselves. And I feel like you're going to be flying along with everything you've learned in this little bag here, and really finding your place, like I say. And there's going to be a feeling of enlightenment. There's going to be this uplifted energy that goes with you. King of Swords flipping over. So you could be really clear-minded intellectually. Let me see what else this is about. This could represent someone else you're going to be working with. Show me the King of Swords. Okay, they want me to clarify after. Show me the next card. Show me the next card in the sequence. Okay, Knight of Cups. Interesting energy. We've got the World card under here. I feel like these are offers that are coming in, or energies that are coming in July. You could be dealing with someone who doesn't have their heart chakra very aligned, but they're trying, right? They're trying to sort of flow. I feel like they may be inspired by your energy, but there's an immaturity to their heart center energies. So this person could be significant for you. Let me get my little trusty clarifiers and we'll see what this is all about. Show me the King of Swords. Show me the King of Swords for Gemini. Page of Wands. Again, with that immaturity. Someone may act very stern and very logical, and I feel like it's because they're not that confident when it comes to their feelings or even their spiritual passion. I feel like this person's always tried to dominate in the 3D, dominate in the matrix with all the data, right? Logical thinking, you know, 1 + 1 = 2, and they're very into science, and, you know, they like to think they know a lot about a lot of things. But when it comes to the heart centers and when it comes to spirituality, this person's clueless, all right? But I feel like they may come to you to help, or you for help, sorry, or they may ask you for some sort of guidance. And I feel like try and be kind with this person, because they're trying, right? As annoying as they may be at times, and I really do feel like they're kind of annoying. Yeah, look, ain't that the truth? Ace of Swords. They may come to you for clarity. Again, I feel like you have some divine wisdom that others don't have. Your perception is very unique, and your consciousness is a unique portion of the universe in human format. And people will be coming to you for advice, I feel like. Maybe you're doing something where you're trying to awaken people in a way that lets them know they're so much more than who they believe themselves to be in the 3D. I'm really giving them this sense of clarity. This sword is a very sharp sword, and it cuts very deep. And I feel like there's something about the way you help people that really sort of, it makes them see things through a whole new level. I feel like also for some of you, this Knight of Cups could be someone coming in with a love offer, a very honest love offer. And they're going to be straight down the line with you. They're going to really just be so, you know, straight up with what they want or what they expect, or, you know, how they see you. This person's going to be probably not what you've always had, right? They might be like shockingly blunt, shockingly honest. Show me more for this. Five of Swords. Show me more. Six of Cups. Okay, so you may be getting an offer coming in that is very different to what you've had in the past. I feel like any malevolent energies that you've had in the past are gone, and I feel like they're getting replaced with honest, really honest offers. But you're going to have to be prepared for this, because when we've dealt with really malevolent forces, which the Five of Swords represents, it represents someone who just wants to win no matter what. And being air sign energy, the Five of Swords, it's Aquarius energy. Anyone you've dealt with this energy will have been very, like I say, logical. There's a sense of logic again. This sense of having to have their facts right, of really battling for intellectual supremacy and not putting much heart into things. So I feel like that's shifting up. I feel like, you know, you may even get an offer from someone who you did have a big battle with in the past, but they may have cleared their mind up, and they may be coming in with a lot more heart, you know, a lot more tenderness, a lot more kindness. Show me one more for this. There is a sense of someone trying their best to operate from the heart, and it is this freshness, okay? Yeah, we've got the Tower here, so perhaps an old situation will come back around, or these old ways are gone, okay? You're going to know which one. Trust your initial gut feeling on this, because someone may come to you with a truth, you know, and it could be someone from your past who's seen the error of their ways, or you could be totally done with the past, and, you know, the new offers that come in may feel refreshingly blunt, but there may be some PTSD or, you know, old wiring, because whatever we go through in the 3D, it does leave a record of it in our subconscious mind, so just be aware of that. Sometimes when we're dealing with honest people, when we've dealt with dishonest people in the past, we can be suspicious of kindness, we can be suspicious of people being nice, because we've got so used to having to be defensive against people that were much more malevolent. Okay, show me the Fool, please, Spirit. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, again, the Five of Pentacles. But you know what they're telling me? When you're at rock bottom and you're left out in the cold, we need to really mentally alchemize that. Flip the coin, okay? Turn the tables on that, so that we see it as a great opportunity for a fresh start, which not many people get, you know. I know it doesn't feel great being alone. Trust me, I've had a very unusual lifestyle, considering I was raised in southern England with so many people around me and so much wealth around me. I've had a very unique story, so I know what it feels like to be alone, and I know what it feels like to be alone over and over and over again and have to have so many fresh starts. But you know what? It's made me a master of fresh starts, and I feel like this is what Spirit's saying here. They're saying, as much as you may feel alone or have lost people that you valued, whatever, this is a glorious time for you to get to know yourself again, for you to reintegrate your inner child and really enjoy this sense of adventure, that you have when you have a fresh slate. You know, they want you to see it as a fresh springboard, a fresh slate for you to, you can cook up whatever you want from that positioning. Show me the 9 of Cups, please, Spirit. Show me the 9. Knight of Wands, yeah, charging forward passionately. You know, there's a freedom to the Knight of Wands. He doesn't think too much. He just takes what he's passionate about and he goes with it. This isn't an overthinker, people. If anything, this is an underthinker. This is someone who lets the spiritual fire move through them and give them the impulse to move. And, you know, give them the fire. I'm getting the sense of fire underneath your feet, like walking on coals, where you're in the position where you've just got to keep moving, right? Which is what you do when you're walking on hot coals. You just keep moving and you get to the other side. And that's what I feel like you're going to be doing in July. You're just going to be taking, letting the momentum take you, rather, with some sort of situation. And it will be a happy situation. Some of you could be going on adventures or doing something new and impulsive that you've never done before. And I feel like that will pay off for you with the Star card here and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, destiny knocking. Knock, knock, Gemini, the wheel's turning. And it's turning in your favor here, okay? You're going to be experiencing some real healing in July. Really knowing that the universe has got your back. Really knowing that you do have a place in the universe. And that that place in the universe isn't decided by how the people around you treat you. It's decided by the divine. It's decided by your higher self. No one around you gets to decide or define who you are or who you are not. And I feel like, you know, whenever we're in a position when we feel really alone, that gives us that perfect opportunity to realign with our higher self, to meditate, to really cleanse ourselves. And you know, it gives us chance to start projects that we might not ever have started if we were stuck with the same group of people doing the same things that they do. Because, you know, groups of people can really influence your energy. So some of us are isolated for a reason, so we can stay pure, so we can offer ourselves to the Godhead, okay, to the divine deities, and connect with them in ways that regular people can't do, because they've had the same group of friends since they were in high school, and they're highly influenced by them, and they don't have the freedom that I'm feeling like you are chosen, like you are a light worker, and you're chosen for a specific job. And you needed to have been in isolation. You needed to have, you know, not known whether you were coming or going, and things being up in the air. But it forces you to find solidity and to find a home and to find your home base of the soul. That's what I call the higher self, the home base of the soul. The top of your own personal mountain. Now, this is yin round base. This is non-physical base. But I feel like you've got really good with non-physical stuff. You've got an instinct for it. You could be a wonderful occultist, you know, but I really do feel like your work is going to be something rare, something that not many other people have done. We've got the 3 of Pentacles coming out next to the 8 of Pentacles. Again, that sense of you mastering your craft here and people seeing you for that. Take those passionate impulses. Don't doubt yourself, Gemini, okay? If you get a feeling that something's for you, and that passion moves through you and makes you feel really invigorated and uplifted, know that that's your intuition. A lot of the time when people get an epiphany or they resonate so hard on something, they end up having the epiphany and then doubting themselves afterwards. But let me tell you, that first taste of that epiphany, that feeling won't hang around forever. Excuse me. That feeling will come like a bolt of lightning. And it's up to you whether or not to follow that feeling. But don't expect that big burst of passion to last forever. Okay, the burst of passion was you receiving the download for whatever it is you're going to do. So the feeling itself was you receiving the message. You're not going to keep on feeling that same message over and over again. You get the message once and that's all you need. You need to have faith and follow that big burst of feeling. Follow that epiphany. Follow that download. And I see you doing this with the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. There's something here that's really going to transform your life, okay? But you need to not mind being alone for a while. Healing, okay? I feel like this pathway is going to be really healing for you. It is going to give you a new lease of life. And I feel like you're already experiencing the beginnings of that. But really work on what you have faith in yourself, work on this unique project and take those passionate impulses, but don't expect the feeling of the letter going through the letterbox to last forever, okay? Don't doubt yourself just because the epiphany doesn't last forever, because you'll have more epiphanies, you'll have more downloads, but trust that what you did get was a download. Sorry, my throat, my God. Hope that didn't sound too loud for you. I'm sorry, right. Yeah, here we go, the Chariot with the Hanged Man. So there's something, you've got a way of mind that is superior to other mindsets that you personally have sampled. There's one mindset in particular that will take you forward. Oh, I knocked her over. There's one mindset here. Now, the Chariot actually means the great way of the mind in the major arcanas, and it represents a grand manifestation. Remember, we create reality with our minds. All reality exists in the mind, and everything we see and hear and witness and experience that feels like it's outside of us, really it's our mind interpreting it, right? So you're finding this force of will, you're finding this willpower to take something and move it forward. I don't want you feeling like, because you don't have loads of supporters in the physical, that this mindset isn't beautiful, because they'll soon catch on to who you are, okay? But I'm sensing a little bit of insecurity because maybe you haven't had a lot of people supporting you or understanding you. But Spirit wants you to move forward with this beautiful idea of yours. You know, in fact, we channel in from the divine. When we're given these gifts, we feel as humans like we're separate to the higher divine places, but we're given these gifts by the divine so we can carry them forth and show people a new way of life, a new way of doing things. This is about expanding the whole realm, and you are important enough to take this beautiful mind of yours and use it to create reality and to affect other people's realities. We do that all day, every day, whether we like it or not. That's the nature of the game, and I feel like it's only fair that humans should know the real rules of the game here and how powerful their minds are. We all feel like we're on a planet and it's all physical. Well, no, really, the planet is an extension of our mind, and we all operate on what you might call a shared server. Now, I don't want everyone thinking reality is digital, because it's far more precious and beautiful and real than that. But ultimately, our consciousnesses are all one. You could say we're all individual consciousnesses within a fabric of many, many consciousnesses. And that is what life is. Life is, the earth is an extension of our consciousness. And I feel like you've got some instinct for the true nature of reality, and you don't let it mess your head up. Like a lot of people, when they first start downloading things about the true nature of the universe, it feels like a bit of a head fuck, okay? I've got to say it blunt, the way Spirit's giving it to me. But I feel like you've got this way of taking information and moving forward with it and holding your positioning and not letting it mess your head up. But literally, I feel like it becomes you. I feel like you're so good at this. I feel like I said, something you can do that no one else can do. You understand the fabric of reality, and you understand the freedom in understanding the fabric of reality. Show me this ace. Show me the ace, please, Spirit. 7 of Wands. So I feel like the divine has kept this idea for you, you know. And again, there's that sense of you feeling like the underdog. And I feel like they like the fact that you've battled through, you know, you've kept your divinity, and you haven't given in to any peer pressure or any social conditioning, despite the way they've made you feel like an outsider and an underdog. So this is why they're extra smug about giving you this gift, because they love someone who stays devoted and devout to Spirit, even when they're treated like an underdog. Just like our lovely goddess here, she was treated like, you know, the way humans do sometimes, treat you like you're nothing, yeah, and she still maintained her divinity and held her positioning. And I feel like that's really important for you, Gemini, to know that the universe, that the guides, that the higher ups, they're rewarding you. They're giving you this reward for always being true to who you are, regardless of the consequences in the outside world. You might have some healing yet to do, but I feel like this process is going to naturally heal you and naturally put you in the positioning that you're supposed to be in. This is you clicking, blending together with your higher self and realizing that you never suffer for nothing. If you can suffer and then bounce back up to the 5D, meet back up with your higher self, there are so many gifts waiting for you and so many beautiful feelings and beautiful confirmations waiting for you to let you know you were always on the right path and you were right to believe in yourself. Let's see what the guiding stars want you to know. Show me energies for Gemini. This one. Wow. May my dreams unfold under the beauty of the night sky. So your dreams are really coming to fruition. You're going to see a difference in your life as time goes on, and it's going to feel like a really easy transition, you know, from feeling those feelings of hardship, and I call it hitting the 3D. See, this to me is like the 3D. You've hit the bottom of the 3D with a bang, but you're getting lifted back up again. And it's going to feel surprisingly natural, and there's going to be a surprisingly natural flow to you being lifted up. It's because you chose to hold on to your higher self, and you chose to hold on to your beliefs and what you knew in your heart and knew in your soul. We've got emotions are running high coming out. Again, a lot of passion in that card. And, you know, when emotions are running high, that gives you the opportunity to use those emotions. They're like bottles of potion. They're like bottles of elixir. There's energy in your emotions that you can put in the direction you want to focus them into. That's real alchemy. It's real magic. We've got believe in the impossible. I feel like you're really close to achieving something, Gemini, that is so important to you and means the world to you. Let's see what the Sacred Traveler has to say. Most important message for Gemini, please. Show me the most important. Here we go. First light, beginning a new cycle. I'm going to put that right, I'm going to put it above the Fool card here, because I feel like you really need to know that you are beginning a new cycle and that you're never stuck in feelings of abandonment or whatever. Knowing what you don't want helps you conjure up what you do want. When you've had those moments where you feel like crap, you feel like, oh God, you know, maybe feeling unworthy or whatever, that's really your higher self letting you know that you are worthy. Because if you were truly unworthy, you wouldn't feel bad feeling alone. Does that make sense? Your higher self will always give you that signal of, this isn't right for me. You know, I do deserve support. You know, that's your higher self confirming to you. When you feel bad, when you feel negative emotion, it's your higher self letting you know that it's not right for you to feel like that. God, I'm going around in circles. We've got blessings are showering your life, rainbow blessings, okay? This is like the dawn of a new day. And all those bad feelings that you felt in the past, they conjured up this new reality. They held power. And, you know, your higher self has been guiding you to what you do deserve. You know, anytime we feel negative, it's a sign that because we feel bad. Now I'm going to try and quote Abraham Hicks here. If our inner being weren't calling us to somewhere better, we could never feel bad. Our feelings are our guidance system, and when we feel bad, that's Spirit's way of telling us, come this way, move in a direction that feels good. It's like GPS, okay? And I feel like you're going to really be manifesting some beautiful new feelings and a beautiful sense of passion and really finding your groove. Really feeling a succinct sense of satisfaction in July. Couple more oracles for you, Gem. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. What would you like Gemini to know, ancestors? What would you like? Wow, Dancer of Life. Yes, I love this. This is you getting your passion back. This is you getting your groove back. You know, you've got ancestral boundaries on the bottom. So if there are a lot of people coming towards you, maybe people you've rejected in the past, you know, called time on because they weren't honest or whatever, you know where you need to put your boundaries. And I feel like boundaries are really important for you as well in preserving this new dance of life, you know, this new sense of enthusiasm you're going to find and this new sense of passion. One more. Show me what Gemini really needs to hear at this moment. Show me what Gemini needs to hear. One card, please, Spirit. One card. Wow. The unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. This is what you've got to let go of, because the past will always exist. It'll always be there, but it can be hypnotic, Gemini. You know, it's almost like a trick that stops you living in the now and stops you playing, you know, paying your energy forward, stops you paying attention to your future. All right, so I feel like this is a little bit of a warning from spirit. They're telling you the past isn't going anywhere. You can sit around and think about the past till the moon and the sun collide, but you cannot change the past by looking back at the past. Now, funnily enough, when you do go forward with brightness in your heart, you literally can skip timelines. Okay, that's how powerful we are. But while you're looking back at disappointments and regret, you have no power there. All your power is in the now, and spirit really wants you to pick your power up, to let that fire move through you. The video cut off, but you also pulled the serpentine path to power. Now, this is about knowledge that's been suppressed from human consumption, that I really feel like you've got something, like I said earlier in the reading, that no one else has. You see things from a unique viewpoint, and it's all about you accepting that you are unique and moving forward in your power. You got a loyal guardian is protecting you on the bottom of the deck, and I really feel like now is the time for you to have faith in yourself and move forward with this knowledge. Begin that new cycle and take care of yourself. All right, thanks for being here. Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again. Lots of love.